What's up, guys? Welcome to Eat, Explore, Hunt. My name is Jeff. So for today's video, I'm really excited about this one. I'm gonna be fishing out of a kayak. This is nothing new. Tons of people do this, but I have not been in a kayak in over a decade. I was 18 the last time I was in a kayak. I am so excited. I'm borrowing a kayak today. I don't want to spoil it just yet, but something big is coming up on this channel in about a month. And I'll probably announce that here in the next week or so. So I'm really excited. The kayak's a clue. It's not a clue for you guys, not really, but you'll see what I'm saying here in about a week or so. But I'm wearing rain gear right now because it was raining my way over here. I have full rain gear on, but it's looking like it's kind of clearing up actually. So maybe I can peel it off and just stick with the regular clothes. But really excited. I'm here at Versailles State Park. This was the nearest lake to where I live. It's about 10 minutes from where I live here in Versailles. I live in the Versailles area, Versailles, Indiana. And this is the closest lake. Know nothing about it. Never fished it. I just know that it's a decent sized body of water. Not really sure how many acres it is. I'll probably look it up and I'll put it somewhere in the video, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so starting off, having a few technical difficulties with the gear. That's all right. So this front dry box here, that's the only one that's dry. So the big box in the back, and I'll show you that here in just a second. My brother told me that it's not actually dry. It actually has a leak. So I'm not really using that for anything. But this box here, it's the big one, and it's supposed to be a dry box, but not working, so that's okay. So we have a 2-piece oar set in here. This is my setup though. I bring in 3 poles just because I have a 2-rod holder back behind me, and I figured I'll be holding one. Maybe that's a bad move. Maybe I should just bring the 2. There we go. Okay, we're about ready to make our maiden voyage. See if I can push off. Oh man, this is so sketchy. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. There we go. Whew. Oh my gosh, this is so weird. Yeah, this is pretty wobbly. I think casting and hooking a good fish is going to be probably the scariest part of this. So far I'm doing okay. It's just different being in a bass boat, you know, you're up off the water a little bit more. Probably should have brought like an anchor or something, I think. Just so I could hold still. Got a little rain on the Shimano reel. This is a 7-to-1. And I'm just throwing a rattling jig, blue and black with green pumpkin crawl. Awesome jig, I love this thing. And since I can't flip it, I'm gonna just kind of sidearm toss it. Oh yeah, that's... Oh, I don't know how you're supposed to set a good hook. This is so, it's just weird. Good grief, this is so weird. Well folks, I'm out here just sitting in the middle of this lake in a kayak, and so far I'm having a lot of fun, but at the same time it's just so different than being in a boat. being in a kayak, you're so low, so close to the water, it's a little weird at first. Like I said, it's been a decade. Almost 11 years actually. But yeah, it's just so, every move you make, it's like you twitch side to side and it's a little sketchy. And if you row a little too hard, you dip, and it's just, I don't know how difficult it is to, flip one of these things, but it feels like you could at any moment. It's definitely a great workout. I can definitely feel it already. Great workout out here sitting in the middle of this lake. It just feels good to be on the water and trying something new. Really excited. So I hope you guys are enjoying so far. I'm going to do a little bit of rowing and a little bit of fishing, and I'll update you guys as things happen. Well guys, one thing I can say for sure, a positive about this is it's so maneuverable and you're getting exercise. I mean, I don't know how high that ranks for some people, but for me, I really enjoy that. This is awesome. This isn't my boat. Like I said at the beginning, this is my brother's boat. It's one I'm just borrowing because I'm not going to go out and spend $200, $300, $400 on a kayak and then come to find out I might not like it. So I knew my brother had a couple kayaks, and I figured, I might as well give him a text and see what his thoughts were on letting me borrow it maybe for a few weeks and give it a try. I think my biggest problem so far with, as far as balance is concerned, is the fact that I'm kind of tense. I'm doing something new to me. I've never fished out of a kayak, for one. I haven't been on one in over a decade. And I'm finding that I'm really tensing. My core is super tense, and I keep catching myself, being hunched over, and just my core is just so tight right now that I need to relax. And I realize that, when I'm just kind of chilling like this and I'm not actually rowing, I don't need to have my core activated like this. I can just kind of sit back in the seat. It's pretty comfortable, and just relax. It's been raining, so that adds to some of the tension. It's just murky water, a lot of rain, and the fish ain't biting, of course. I've tried just about everything I brought with me. But like I said before, this video isn't a fishing video. This is just to kind of get a feel for fishing out of the kayak. It's more of a reintroducing myself to the kayak than it is a fishing video. There's a fish right here. Looks like there might be a turtle up here. Oh, went in the water. This is a pretty nice lake. I mean, it's real pretty. Right now, I'm just exploring. It's raining, so I'm gonna shut this camera off, and when it stops again, I'll get back with you. Alright guys, so I'm heading back in. Overall, this experience has been just so cool. I think I'm definitely gonna have to pick up my own kayak. If you guys are like me, you can't afford a big bass boat, and you want to get out on the water, I would definitely say getting a John boat or a kayak would definitely be the ticket. Uh-oh, it's DNR. And a fish just jumped too. All morning long, I've seen this Indiana DNR agent back and forth, back and forth. I think he's waiting for me. There's actually another truck with a boat here now, but this DNR agent, all morning long, he's been doing circles. I've seen him probably half a dozen times. And it looks like he's pulling up to my truck right now. So that should be a fun conversation. I'm completely legal. Everything's legit. Well, guys, I don't know if I said it enough, but I had so much fun this morning. The first thing I'm going to do when I get home in about 10 or 15 minutes after I hug and kiss my family is I'm going to start researching these kayaks. The only thing I don't like about this one, obviously, like I said, it's not mine, it's my brother's, and I'm borrowing it just to get a feel for it. But the only thing I don't like about that one is you're partially enclosed. It just makes it a little more difficult to maneuver when you're trying to reach the dry box in front, which is real small, and then the one back behind you. It's just really difficult to kind of maneuver. So one thing I'm gonna get if and when I get a kayak is I'm gonna get one that's completely open and you sit on. So basically you're not enclosed at all. But overall, had so much fun this morning. Heading back home, gonna spend the day with my son, my wife and daughter. They're going to a baby shower, I think. Something, I don't know. They're going to a baby shower, I think, for my sister, actually. I should probably know that. But they're gonna be gone all day. Me and Mason are gonna have a little bro day. And we might do something around the farm. Don't know yet, but we'll see. Maybe I'll do another video later today. But thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Like I said, first time being on a kayak in more than 10 years, and I'm definitely going to get me one. Had so much fun, had a blast. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one.